Go.
My name is Isaiah Sage. I am a Wilcox alumnus in the class of 2004. I started attending Wilcox in the year 2000, and like any other freshman, high school freshman, I was very awkward, very, very awkward. And adding to my awkwardness was the fact that I perceived myself as being more religious and less masculine than the typical guy. Now, one thing that helped make school a normal thing for me was a man who always knew my name, and his name was Joe Miller. Every time Joe Miller saw me, he would scream my name out like this: Isaiah! And it was weird, I know that, and once he told me the story about that, why he does that all the time. And the reason was that he knew one other person with the name Isaiah, and that was some kid who was somehow related to him, I forget how, but the kid always had a snotty nose, was very hyper, and would always cheer whenever Joe Miller would do the same thing for him. Joe Miller would also scream that kid's name, Isaiah, out very loud, and the kid would cheer, and it made the kid's day. And whenever Joe did it for me, it always made my day. It always made my day. And I saw Joe every single day. So, Joe Miller was a man who made my day every single day, and I'm sure he made everybody's day every single day because he knew everybody's name, and I'm sure he had a very unique way of greeting everybody. And I'd like to say something else, not just about me, but also about some guy. I never know this one kid. He was mentally challenged, but he knew Joe too, and he always approached Joe whenever he saw Joe, and Joe always had a kind word for him. Joe never turned him away, never gave him a cold shoulder, always gave him the time the boy wanted and deserved. And that was the Joe Miller that I knew in high school. I'm sure that's the Joe Miller that still exists. And if Joe Miller gets fired, then that's the Joe Miller that Wilcox is going to lose.